Hey guys, Ben Westendorf, Regional Agronomist with Ag Explorer over here in Eastern Iowa, talking today with Greg Wall. Greg, you want to take a second to introduce yourself?
I'm Greg Wall, farm down here in southeast Iowa. We got corn, soybeans, and we raise about 10,000 head of hogs a year.
So I've known Greg for quite a while now, and Greg is very progressive with things he tries, but I know that he likes things that make sense and fit in very easily. So last spring, we tried our talc replacement product on his planter. You want to talk about what kind of planter you got? Talk about how GroPak AI worked through your planter.
So we have a Kinsey planter, just a 3600 with it does have precision units on it, precision meters. We've had that planter with those units for probably 6 years now, and we just started using this product for the first time last year, and literally no different than you grab a bucket of 80/20 talc, or you can grab this stuff, and really if the bucket wasn't labeled, you really probably wouldn't know the difference.
So in what he's talking about here is the product does have a micro package, a biology package, as well as some technology, but you wouldn't have noticed that if I didn't have told you.
Oh no, yeah, just consistency wise of the product and usability wise. I mean, there's no extra special anything that you have to run this stuff. It's just you're literally just dumping it on your box.
Mhm.
In our case, the box planter, you're just literally dumping it on each unit before you go. Slam the lid, and away you go.
Off you go. In the singulation that we noticed from GroPak AI to untreated, was there much of a difference there?
Uh, as far as
Improved singulation, or there's no decrease, was it, you
oh no,
noticed?
no. I mean, and consistency wise of the stuff. I mean, it's almost weird how similar they look. It's just it feels like 80/20 talc, but you got all that plus all the whatever else you guys threw in there with it.
All the goods.
Yeah.
So through the planter, it's safe to say it worked really well.
Oh yeah, it's very singulation was. I mean, if it ever dropped below 99 and a half, I mean, it wasn't for very long.
Yep. So then we came to establishment, and we did notice some differences in establishment versus the untreated versus uniform emergence. But I'd say the thing we noticed the most is when we got towards the end of the season with the roots. We went out, you and I, and our director of agronomy went out. We dug roots, and the root system that the GroPak AI put on versus the untreated, very noticeable. Would you say?
Oh yeah, I mean it wasn't where it was. I say a comparison really had to hunt to find drastic differences, and I was my biggest takeaway was when we couldn't really our GPS for our planter map wasn't working, so we couldn't really find where the planter splits were, and so we just decided just to go in the field and try to see
Count
if
off some rows.
count off rows, see if we can find them. And geez, it was just like you could see it right to the row,
Yeah.
pretty obviously where it started and stopped.
So at that time, increased root size, increased stalk diameter, and at that time we thought we started to notice some differences in the ear as far as filling out all the way. And then we came to the end of the season, and we did go out and we pulled some again, and I think we both immediately saw less tip back, of which showed up on your monitor. Safe to say 5 to 8 bushel.
I'd say 8 was conservative. Yeah.
Conservative, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So on a product that you're already using an 80/20 talc or some sort of a seed lubricant.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you could put a pencil to that or not, or if it's just kind of the cost of planting.
No, I mean, we always figure it. You got to have it because your singulation is going to be not really good without it. So it's more a necessary thing, but at the same time, it's not really something that I don't think most guys even think about. It's just something that you got to have it.
Yep.
So and it's not a major cost, I guess. So it's you might as well do it. But everyone knows what it costs to have your singulation drop on top of that.
And I think that's an important thing to finish on is a lot of the times we think it's really expensive to try something new, $10, $15 per acre. That's just not the case here.
No, and I think the case, and I think the bigger thing is a lot of things that even if they do have a big ROI, a lot of those things you still have to invest more money in add-ons and equipment, and if it's in furrow stuff, attachments, and that's a lot. And I think a lot of that stuff ends up might paying in the end. But this thing is literally you're not buying a single thing else, and there's literally nothing you're changing about your program. You don't need more manpower. You don't need a guy dragging a tank, following the planter around, or doing anything else. You're literally just doing like you were before. You're filling the planter with seed and sprinkling some of this stuff on it.
I appreciate you having the conversation with me today. Again, my name is Ben Westendorf. This is Greg Wall. Thanks for joining us. That's what we're looking for.